Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll go for the. I will already explain the anatomy of the pancreas. I just briefly explain the anatomy of the pancreas. Pancreas, first we can go for the size and shape. It is a J-shaped or retort shape. You can see here it is look like a J-shaped, okay, or retort shaped, okay. And size, it is length 12 to 15 centimeter, width is 3 to 4 centimeter, thickness is 1.5 to 2 centimeter, and weight is 80 to 90 gram. Then we can go for the location, where it is present, located more or lessly horizontally on the posterior abdominal wall or transversely on the posterior abdominal wall, and it is present according to quadrant, okay, on the epigastric region and left hypochondric region, okay. And it is how it is situated or position or location. It is what in the posterior abdominal wall, it is crosses, okay, or crosses obliquely from the epigastric region to the hilum of the spleen, or from the concavity of the duodenum to the hilum of the spleen, and it is present opposite to the T12 and L3, okay, and is mainly divides into the four parts: head, neck, body, and tail. In the head, it is one process is there, that process is say as a uncinate process. Neck is narrower part of the pancreas. Body, it also has the one process. Body also has the one process at the superior border. That process is say as a tuber omentally. It attaches to the lesser sac and the stomach. That's why it is say as a omentally. Omentally means fat or omentum. Tuber omentally, and it has the tail, okay. Head, further it has the three borders. One is superior border, one is right lateral border, another one is the inferior border, and it has the two surfaces, one the anterior surface, another one is the posterior surface, okay. You can go for the next slide. In that we can see, okay, in that you can see this is the head, okay, this is the narrower part, it is the neck, and this is the body, and this is the tapering tail end, okay, tapering end of the pancreas, okay, that is a tail. And this is the one process of the head, it is a uncinate process, and it has the notch like structure in between the at the level of the neck. That notch is a pancreatic notch, and this is the main pancreatic duct. How it is it looks like a herringbone pattern. It is also say as a duct of Ringson, okay. And this is a bile duct and pancreatic duct joins together, okay, like that pancreas is there. And it is what you can see, this is the posterior surface of the pancreas, okay. Now we can go for the anterior, okay. In this only we explain the head of the pancreas. This is a head of the pancreas, okay, one process. That process is a uncinate process. This is the superior border, this is the right lateral border, this is the inferior border, and this is the anterior surface, and another one is posterior surface. Anteriorly, what are the relation? One is the transverse colon, transverse mesocolon, root of the transverse mesocolon, coils of the vagina, and superior mesenteric vessels, okay. These are the anterior relation of the head of the pancreas. And posteriorly, what are there? Inferior vena cava, left renal vein, bile duct, right crus of the diaphragm, okay. This is the posterior relation to the head of the pancreas, okay. And portal vein, okay. Go for the next slide. Now in this you can see the neck of the pancreas. Neck is a narrower part of the pancreas. It is present between the head and body of the pancreas. It has a two surfaces, anterior surface and posterior surface, and two borders. One is the upper border or inferior border, or superior border and inferior border. Anterior surface related with the pylorus of the stomach, posterior surface related with the portal vein, okay, where that splenic vein and superior mesenteric vein are joints, okay. Upper border related to the first part of the duodenum, and lower border with the transverse mesocolon, okay. This is the relation of the neck of the body. And now we can go for the body of the pancreas. Body of the pancreas, it is a triangular in shape, okay. It has the three borders and three surfaces. One is superior border, another one is the inferior border, another one is the anterior border. When you cut the body of the pancreas transversely, longitudinally, you can see it a pyramid shaped, or it is a triangular in, look like a triangular in shape. It has the three borders and three surfaces. One is the anterior surface, inferior surface and posterior surface. It has the three borders: superior border, anterior border and inferior border. Anterior border, it connects to the root of the transverse mesocolon, okay. That's why mesocolon or transverse colon is fixed to the anterior to the it not move, because of it mesocolon, it attaches to the anterior border of the pancreas. That's why pancreas has the anterior relationship, in that it has the mesocolon and transverse colon, whole most of length of the pancreas, okay. And superior border, it is connects with the celiac artery, tubular omentally, hepatic artery, splenic artery. And inferior border, it is to the superior mesenteric vessels, okay. You can see here in this picture, okay. In that you can see here the anterior border is connects with the root of the mesocolon. You can see that this is a root of mesocolon, anterior. Here is the anterior border scheme, and this is the superior border. Superior border is connect with the, or has a relation with the celiac artery, tubular omentally, hepatic artery and splenic artery, okay. Then inferior border, here you can see here this is the inferior border, here the superior mesenteric vessels, okay. Then we can go for the surfaces, okay. In that anterior surface, it is have the relation with the lesser sac and the stomach. This is a, here it is comes the anterior surface, and this is a your inferior surface. Inferior surface, here it is a coils of DG flexure, means duodenojejunal flexure is present here, okay. And coils of the jejunum, here this is the inferior surface, this is the anterior surface, and this is a posterior surface, okay. This is a posteriorly, what is there? Aorta is there, superior mesenteric artery is there, left kidney is there, left suprarenal gland is there, splenic vein is there, and splenic artery is there. This is about the relation of the posterior surface of the body. Now it is a tail. Tail is the tapering end of the pancreas, okay, and is a narrow part of the pancreas. It is attached with the hilum of the pancreas by the splenorenal ligament or lineorenal ligament, and tail of the pancreas is completely covered by the lineorenal ligament, okay. This is the tail of the pancreas. And what is the relationship? You can see here superior layer pancreatic, inferior layer, this is a suprarenal gland and kidney, hepatic left colic flexure, transverse colon, kidney, okay. Like that it has relationship. Now ducts, okay. You can go for the ducts. There is the two main ducts of the pancreas. One is the duct of Ringson and duct of accessory pancreatic duct. It's also say a duct of Chantroni. Okay. The ducts, how the main pancreatic ducts are seen. Ducts arrangement, how it is, duct arrangement is like the herringbone pattern. Okay. And the main pancreatic duct and bile duct, common bile duct, joins together and forms the hepatopancreatic ampulla or ampulla of Vater that opens at the second part of the duodenum as a in the major papillae. And accessory pancreatic duct or duct of Chantroni open at the second part of the duodenum, that is as a minor papillae. From the pylorus it is a 6 to 8 centimeter in length, and major papillae it is a 10 to 15 centimeter in length. Now blood supply of the pancreas, mainly blood supply by the pancreas by the splenic artery and the branches of the gastroduodenal artery, that is superior pancreaticoduodenal artery and inferior pancreaticoduodenal artery is a branch of the superior mesenteric artery and splenic branches of the splenic artery. Venous drainage by the superior pancreaticoduodenal vein, inferior pancreaticoduodenal vein and splenic vein that fall into the portal vein. Okay. Thank you very much.